Hey guys, Thunderstead here. I have been testing and testing more ritual beasts to find the best way to play them, but I think I've finally done it. There's been a million ways, but this is the most simple, it's the most old school, and I think it's still the best, honestly, even with the new cards. There's no test tiger, there's a bunch of other stuff, but it's balance, guys. We're using balance and 3 copies of our Gladiator Beast War Chariot. It's the MVP pretty much. When an effect monster's effect is activated, if you control a face-up Glad Beast, negate the effect and destroy it. Very strong, very easy to accomplish, especially on the first turn. Works out great. So we're using 3 of those. 1 Zing for those Dark Magicians. 2 Mirror Wall to make it seem like it's not a battle trap, and to use it like a battle trap so they can attack into our monsters, take some damage, get our monster effect, all that great stuff. So we're also using stallish spell cards. That way they're quick plays, they can be used like traps, and they protect our monsters just the same. We're using arguably the best card in the game, Enemy Controller. We're using an old school one you may not recognize or remember, and it's Gravity Lash. Target one face-up monster on the field, it loses attack equal to its defense till the end of this turn. Now, that's garbage against Shiranui. I don't think you can even activate it versus Shiranui because they have 0 defense. But everything else, it's usually pretty solid for a stall to get monsters under your Glad Beast. But like I said, Shiranui laugh at this card, so it's pretty tough. Hopefully you just have a bunch of chariots for your Shiranui. And another super old school card, Half Shut. Target one monster on the field. It's gotta be face up. Cannot be destroyed by battle this turn, but its attack is halved until the end phase. So you can use this on an opponent attacking into you. You could have their attack, make them take some damage, or you can use it on your own monster. They don't get destroyed, you get to pop them out, all that good stuff. And then other than that, we're using the same old Gladiator Beast you saw. We have to use Bestiari to use the new boss monster that destroys 2. We have the new Sagittari that lets us draw 2 for discarding 1. And we have our boy Darius to bring back whatever we discarded with Sagittari. And I worked in Ritari. What does Ritari do? When he's special summoned by a Glad Beast, you can banish 1 card from your opponent's graveyard. So you can get rid of Magician's Navigations, you can get rid of that level 2 Shiranui, you can get rid of whatever your opponent needs in their graveyard. You can banish it with a pop out. He's actually a very useful card to work in at 1. It's most of the time it's what you're going to want to do. So it works out very well. Like I said, guys, this is probably the best way to play them. They're still not meta breaking. This deck would be right there if it wasn't for Shiranui. Shiranui kind of walks all over this deck. But other than that, I like it a lot, guys. I'm really tempted to cog it. I know I shouldn't because it's a control tech, but I'm really tempted. It's great just having multiple chariots and just shutting down your opponent's whole turn. Very fun stuff. So hope you guys enjoy the replays. Hope you're enjoying the Gladiator Beast. Like I said, I think balance is the best way to go, so maybe try balance with your own ratios, guys, and thanks for watching. Okay, Shizu, very popular character, obviously. Going first, that's what I like to see. Going for that rank up. This is high ranks too. This is not Legend 1. So very tempted to cog this, but I know control decks, and it's just not fun, guys. So here our opponent's got a Cosmic Cyclone or Zing. That's pretty frustrating. Sets a monster, sets a back row. We get a chariot though, that makes me feel a little better. Now we have a half shut and a chariot. Our opponent is in fact Dark Magician, uses a Jester to search the Dark Magician. Now he's able to use a live navigation, brings out a Dark Illusion and a Dark Magician. We attack into the Dark Illusion. Now we can bring the Darius out into a Murmillo, destroy the Dark Illusion, the Ritari out into probably Lakari. Yep, Lakari. Opponent has 3 cards, uses a Timeus on his Dark Magician for a Dark Cavalry. That's trouble, right, guys? He switches to the Battle Stays. We use Half Shut. He tries to negate it, but Chariot can counter his negation and destroy the almighty Dark Cavalry, guys. Absolutely crazy. We're not quite hitting him for lethal. We got an Enemy Controller. We're gonna dip out the Murmillo, bring out a Ritari, and banish the navigation, guys. Fantastic plays. from this deck. Our opponent's not done yet though. He gets that rod, searches that magical circle. Magical circle turns into another +1 of a navigation. He's right back in the duel, guys. Sets that navigation. Hits the magical navigation. He only has 100 life points, so we're trying to swing for lethal. We're keeping the Gravity Lash in my hand. He's going to banish the Lakari, so we only have our 1200 Atari left. But we swing at the Mighty Dark Magician. He has plenty of defense to make our Gravity Lash hurt. He's down to 400 attack, 800 life points for over lethal. Fantastic duel. Okay, sorry for starting late. We are facing an Ishizu using balance. Of course, we got multiple chariots, guys. It's gonna be pure fire. Our opponent is Heavy Samurai. He uses a Flutist, Trumpeter, goes into a Musashi, tries to special summon with Musashi's effect. That's one chariot. Musashi's down. Our turn. We get a Bestiari. We're gonna swing with the boys separate. We're not gonna put them together yet. We want to use that destruction. We get rid of our Sagittari for Ratari. We banish the Flutist. He tries to chain Chaos Hunter to stop us from banishing. We chain War Chariot. Chaos Hunter's down. Flutist is banished. Opponent has 2 cards. Has to scoop. Absolutely great stuff, guys. Love War Chariot. Okay, here we are fighting Cool Jaden. Going first. You really want to go first with this deck and just set a bunch of chariots and just love life. It's really the point. So our opponent's using Neos. We have a Sagittari, who's what we don't want, but we have our Bestiari, Mirror Wall to protect him, and good old enemy controller. Our opponent's trying to stall us with a Glow Moss. That will not work. We bring out a Murmillo. That's our new boy to destroy 2. Hit him for 2400. Convert Contact, get those +2s. He's got a Cosmic Cyclone, our Econ. Keep our Dragon Magic, that's a Neos Fusion. That means he's gonna have a Neos. Pretty big with all those heroes in the graveyard. He'd be even bigger with that Neos Field spell. But hit him with the Mirror Wall. Even with the Neos Fusion, that's more than lethal. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are fighting a Pegasus. Going second again. Opponent's using a 2020 KC Cup. Life point boosted. No War Chariot this time. Still a good hand though. 3 back row. We're gonna bring out the Sagittari first. Our opponent searches a Blue Eyes with a Blue Summoner. We keep the Bestiari in our hand to make good use of him. Now we bring out a Bestiari. We're gonna pop that back row for our opponent there. It was Intercept, some weird card for tributing a monster, taking a tribute monster. Anyway, uses Ancient Rules to get that Blue Eyes out. We hit him with a simple Econ. Now we pull that Chariot we wanted. We bring out the Bestiari. That brings out the Gyzaris. Destroy the Blue Eyes. Hit him for 2400. Now he sets again. Just a regular Vorse Raider. Now we activate our Gyzaris effect for that Sagittari. Throw away Chariot. Draw 2. Now we have Gravity Lash and a Darius. He brings out a 2k Beat Stick. Trying to run at our Sagittarius, but runs into a wall instead. And now we have more than lethal with our 3k boy, thanks to the Lakari. 3k that could discard and negate. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here's an Ishizu. Hopefully going first, but we're actually going second. Our opponent's using a red mat just like us. Show him the balance. We have a Chariot. Our opponent sets 2 back row. We're gonna normal summon our Darius, swing at him. He hits us with a Draining Shield. We set a Half Shut, a Chariot, and a Gravity Lash. We're set for all sorts of situations. Normal summon a Bestiari. Attack twice. Our opponent does not use his back row. That means Bestiari is gonna go ahead and take care of that for him. It was a Red Eye Spirit with no Red Eyes to use. Now we bring out a Sagittari. You can throw away Chariots. It just has to be a Glad Beast card. That gives us our +2, not the best +2 we got in the world. But here we're gonna use Gyzaris to destroy both the back row It was a Toon World and a Spike Shield with Chain, so opponent was breaking, but we still had 4 instances of destruction to take care of them. Great stuff, guys. So, I'm really tempted to cog with this deck. I mean, Chariot plays or anything. Everything relies on monster effects, so it'd be super useful. It's just self-harm to play a control deck to cog. It's so frustrating. But it's tempting. This is actually a pretty good form of them, but other than that, I'm just content with having a decent Gladiator Beast deck finally. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.